Yes. So it's time. It's time. It's time. We had we've been looking forward to this for such a long while, and well, without further ado, we don't really need to give any we don't have to tell who he is, because everybody knows him. And if you don't, go sort yourself out, because it's bad. We are very honored to have you here, Shihan Felix. Thank you for being our guest today.
Yes, thank you very much. Yes, it's been quite a while, and you've been inviting me for quite some time. And fortunately, old age, lots of food, lots of injuries, and now I'm just specializing in kata. So I'm looking forward to doing some kata with you guys in September.
I'm sure you make a big success of that as well. So that should
be thank you. Yes, I say thank you for the invite, and let's hope we'll have a good session, and hopefully everybody will enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. For those that don't know, Felix was actually one of my very first instructors down at Crystal Palace. So he's known me since I was about this big, and now I'm about this big. So it's a great honour, Felix. We've known each other for a long time, and it's a pleasure to have you here. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
Yes, before we start, we would like to thank our sponsor, Kyokushin World Shop, in black and in white. I think over there, or maybe over there, I don't know where Darren is. But thanks to them, we have a lovely, a few lovely articles, a great gi. If you guys want to see, if you guys want to know, just let us know. I will do a quick little warm up, and then we go over to the big man Felix for his first combination. We can't wait. Yes.
Yes.
Right then. So let me just do a little warm up. Alright then. So just stand here, left leg forward, left leg forward. All we're gonna do is we're just gonna move a little bit, and every time I count, you just throw out a left jab and bring your knee up. Yeah. So left jab, bring your knee up and move. Just easy movement. Yeah. There we go. And ish. Knee. Sun. Shi. Go. Roku. Sish. Ash. Go. Last one on the left. Shia. Shia. Mawate. Move around. Right.
Yeah.
Ish. Knee. Sun. Shi. Do. Rock. Fish. Ash. Two. Shit. Right, Mawate. So we add one technique: left forward, left knee, and a right long Gyakuski. And think about, it's a warm up, so you really have to use your body, use the movement. Us.
Yes.
There we go. Ish. Knee. Sun. Shi. Go. Roku. Sish. Ash. Ku. Aisha. Mawate. Right, left, and a long left. Really make it count. Ush. Move around. There we go. Ish. Knee. Sun. Shi. Go. Roku. Sish. Two. Sha. Aisha. All right, just swing your arms forward. And go backwards. One forward, one back. And Malate. All right, shake loose. Okay, so we're gonna add another technique, and we're starting to use the hips a little bit more now. So you go forward, knee, back arm. When you bring it back, you just throw out a low kick with your front leg. And it's all about the hip movement. It's not about the techniques yet. That's later. It's all about long techniques and really use the hip into warming it up. Yeah? 10 on the left, 10 on the right. Ready?
Yes, sir.
There we go. Ish. Knees. San. Shi.
Oh.
Go. Roku. Ish. Ash. Go. Yeah. All right, Malate.
Go.
Now, right, left, right. And again, throw in the hips, use the hips. Us.
Yes.
Ready? There we go. Ish. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Roku. Sish. Ash. Go. Shia. Yeah. All right, and twist the hips. Ich, knee, san, shi, go, ruk, sish, ash, gu, ju, hantai. Ich, knee, san, shi, go, ruk, sish, ash, gu, ju. All right, now stand double shoulder widths apart, and then we twist again the hips, but this is a little bit harder because you're in a different position. Yeah, there we go. And ich, knee, san, shi, go, hantai, ich, knee, san, shi, go. All right, bring your feet into a high sakudachi, and we do the same. Twist, ich, knee, san, shi, go, hantai, ich, knee, san, shi, and go. All right, so we're slowly warming up the hips. We're just gonna add one more technique. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, and now from your back leg, a chudan or jodan or washigiri. And still, this is a warm up, yeah? So it's not a really amazing explosive kick. It's all about really warming up the body, yeah? So when you end up with the last kick, you bring that leg forward, and then we're gonna do the other side. Front, knee, back, front leg, back leg, and switch stances, yeah? We're gonna do 12. Us?
Yes.
There we go. Come on, take. Please move. And there we go. Everybody right leg forward. Knee. Sun. Shi. Hey. Roku. Shish. Ash. Gu. Yes. Two more. Aish. Last one. Aish. Aisha. Good. All right. Last thing what we will do is we bring the feet not fully to like a musubidachi, and then bring the heels out. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna touch the floor, and every time I count, you go back, forward. Yeah.
Cool.
There we go. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sish, ash, gu, ju. All right, a little bit wider. Still keep the legs straight. And now we go inside. Yeah, there we go. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sish, ash, gu, ju. A little bit wider. And again, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sish, ash, gu, ju. Two more stages, a little bit wider. And there we go. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sish, ash, gu, ju. All right, last stage. And there we go, 10 again. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sish, ash, gu, and ju. All right, bring yourself back to position. Shake loose a little bit. Get yourself a quick drink. And then it's time for the first combination of the big man himself.
Yes.
Hopefully, everybody is a little bit warm. I am.
Quite nice out today, so warming up nicely.
Yeah.
All right, Felix, if you're ready.
Yeah, sure. Okay. So the first combination is going to be quite an easy one. Okay, but still, you need to think at the same time while you're doing it. It's a bit of a timing exercise. Okay. So normally, when people are fighting these days, the stance is quite close, and we are close to our opponent when we're doing our technique. So we want to create room, okay, in order to throw our technique. Okay, so a couple of the ways you can break to your left and then back with your front leg. I don't know if you can see my feet. So you can break left or you can break right. But what I want to do now is to break back only with the back leg, not give it the impression that you're actually moving away from your opponent. You stay close to them. From there, you're going to create the space by using your back leg and going back. Yes? So, from a fighting position there, you're going to use your back leg to push out with your front hand. Okay? So you're going to go back there, push it out in that position there. Okay? And then you're going to throw the gyakuski from there, and then follow up, same hand, same leg. Okay? So just nice and easy, just from there, you're going to go there, and then kick, and then back again. Okay? So the gyakuski, when you throw the gyakuski, is the placement of the person's hands when he's throwing that gyakuski. You're going to make sure that the person, when you're throwing the gyakuski, that the person is concentrating on your hand. So when you go to there, you really got to throw it and make the person react. Whilst they're concentrating, blocking the hand, their legs are free. So it's a mind situation. So when you're from here, you're fighting close, you're going to go 1, 2, and then throw back. There's a change of speed, okay? But the concentration at the time when you're throwing it, the person is concentrating on the hands, and then the kick follows. Now the kick, depending on your flexibility and ability, you can go gedan, you can go chudan, or you can go jodan. Okay, that's entirely up to you. Anybody who's 55 and above, I would say stick to gedan.
Earlier on it was 60 and then he realised he wasn't 60 yet. So you see how he changed that?
I got a little bit. Right, so it's nice and easy. Just from there, 1, 2, 3, and then back. That's all you need. Yes? Okay? So you're going to do 10 and 10. All right? So, nice and easy. Back, kick, and back. Okay? Always on your toes. Remember, the weight is in the middle, more so on the back leg than on the front leg, because we tend to sweep the front leg, which we'll do later on. So, nice again. So, push back and push that front hand. Knee. 1, 2, kick, and back. Good. Sun. Then kick. Chi. Kick. Go. 1, 2, kick. Rock. 1, 2, kick. Shish. 1, 2, kick. Ash. 1, 2, kick. Good. 1, 2, kick. Good. 1, 2. Okay, good. Change legs. And once again, so remember, when you go back, don't push the body back where your hand is going back. It's the leg that's moving back, not the body. The body stays where it is. So you're pushing forward with the punch as the leg goes back. So push there, follow it up. The gyakus is a distraction, but you've got to throw it in such a way that your opponent reacts to it. Okay? Nice. Right leg forward. Let's go. Push, push, kick, and back. Knee, push, kick, and back. Sun, push, kick, and back. Chi, 1, 2, 3, good. Go, 1, 2, 3. Up. Shish, 2, 3. Up. 2, 3. Good. 1, 2, 3. Good. There. Good. And relax. Sweating like a pig already, so I hope everyone's sweating already. Okay. All right. So in terms of exercise, we're just going to concentrate once again on learning to block low kicks. So many ways of blocking low kick, going across. Where we're vulnerable is after we do our technique, and that's where we're vulnerable. Okay. So we're going to throw the leg and block with the same leg. Yes. So you're going to go oitski there and block. That's what you want. Tap and up. Yes. So nice and easy. Yes. So nice and easy. Kick him. Remember, front hand, back leg, kick and block. Nice and easy. Tap, kick, up. Knee, tap, kick, up. Sun, tap, kick, up. Chi, tap, kick, up. Go, tap, kick, block. Hook, tap, kick, block. Shish, tap, kick, yeah. Ash. Good. 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 Yeah. Legs. Same thing again. Nice and easy. Let's go. East. Knee. Go. San, apologies. Chi. Go. Rock. Shish. Up. Good. Good.
position.
Yeah.
All right, good, good. Nice and easy, nice and easy.
Warming up very well.
Yeah.
Get yourself a drink, ladies and gentlemen.
Us.
Okay, so me following on from the big man. Okay, so first of all, we're creating some space. As Felix said, today's world, a lot of Eastern Europeans, they really like to close your space down, not give you too much, especially maybe if they're trying to reduce your power or your flamboyancy, like Mr. Wesley down here. Okay, so as Felix said, you've always got to think about ways to adapt, and although the bread and butter stuff works, it always exists, and you need a core technique and basis for that. You're never able to spread beyond that unless you create the space yourself. So I'm going to use some of that to create some space. So at the moment we're going back, Oi Kyaku, and then Amoshi, Geri, Gedan, Shudan, or Jordan. We're going to pretend we're all me at the moment, and I fight most people toe to toe. Okay, so I have either my right leg is forward and the other person will have their left leg forward, which means when I go back 1, 2, I'm going to cut the inside low with the Mawashi. Okay, this creates me space because I hope to spread the person's leg, disturb the person's balance. So as I'm coming in, 1, 2, spread the leg on 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. We're going to use a Hiza Jordan with the front leg. Again, this is not realistic for me because I have tiny little legs and it's never reaching someone's face, but we could always change it to Chudan. So 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9 is 1, 2, 3, and then a Hiza. 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. I'm getting in there before the old spin doctor does. We're going to be going there 1, 2, and then spinning straight round from that point. We've created the space. 1, 2, spread the legs. Hiza on the first one. We create the space. 1, 2. The person's already thinking about the leg getting cut in. As Felix said, we're drawing the person's mind back to what the punch is dictating to then whip it around afterwards. Okay? 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10 is Shiro Washi. 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Hiza Jordan. Okay? Remember, I want an inside low kick, so don't come too far around. Cut it up and in. Okay? Everybody understand? 10 on the left, 10 on the right, little exercise, and then we will go to the spin doctor afterwards. Okay, ready? Let's go. Left leg forward.
Can't do those.
You don't look like you've got enough space.
The house will collapse.
Last one. Good. Same thing on the other side. Going back at the same time we do the oi. Gyaku, cut inside, right leg, Hiza Jordan. This time when we go back, 1, 2, use the momentum. This will be on your worst leg for most people. So make sure we keep the weight over that front leg. As Felix said, not changing the body shape here, but making sure we keep this weight forward so that when we push, our momentum is taking us in the direction of the spin. Because it's on our weak leg, we need to think about that a bit more. Okay?
Push
Go.
it.
Ready? Way. Okay, little exercise. Because we're trying to push over that front leg for the Ishiramuwashi, we're going to go to some of Wesley's famous ice skating squats. Okay, so side to side, forward, backwards, any direction you want. 20. Okay, 20 of them. Ready? H, knee, san, keep the weight over. Shi, go, ruk, shish, ach, q, h, knee, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, ach, q, shia. Well done, people. Off to the spin doctor next for the next combo. Get yourself a quick drink. We'll be back in a minute.
All right, quick drink, guys.
For some reason, as usual, time just buzzing by.
It's already flying by, yeah. So for the people who don't know yet, these two gentlemen over here will be coming as guest teachers to the Dutch summer camp on the 23rd and the 26th of September. I will be there too, but not as a teacher, as a guest instructor. I'm just gonna have a great time there. You book your spots if you want to be there. It's gonna be a good camp. It's at Papendal, the National Sports Center of Holland. The NKA, the Dutch organization, organizes it, so it's gonna be good, definitely.
Yeah, Papendal's a really nice place as well.
It is.
Yeah.
It's really, really not your usual camp environment.
No.
No.
This is probably going to be one of the camps where we don't have dirty geese.
So,
All right, so
I'm bringing one gi in that case.
Otherwise, you can borrow one from me. Or,
Yeah.
or that's probably good for one leg. Right, guys. So we're gonna stick to the same principle we started off with Felix. So we did with Felix back leg, front arm, and then you come back arm, back leg. Yeah. And now we're gonna step because the opponent will probably still want to go forward. So I'm gonna drive in the jab when I'm bringing this leg back, and I'm gonna use my front leg in the inside to split the leg when they come forward. Yeah. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna split the leg and go straight Maigiri to the front. Yeah, because they want to go forward, split legs, and then they get kicked in the teeth. Yeah. And that's really beautiful. Yeah. So it's not too fuzzy of a combination, not too hard, but it's very important that when you bring the long jab, now you split the legs and straight forward every time. Yeah?
Yeah.
Left, 10 on the right. We do an exercise, and then it's time for the big man himself again. Os? Are we ready?
Os!
Right. That's it. There we go. Ish. Knee. Sun. He. Go.
I got it, it's cool.
Rook. Sit. Sit. Ash. Go. Yeah. Aisha. Good. Mamate. Yeah. And again, when you bring the punch, don't bring your body backwards. Yeah. You want to throw the punch. Now split the legs and then go forward. Us. Different in doing it like this because then your opponent will come forward. Stop them, split legs, and kick them in the face. 10 times. Ready?
Go.
Knee. Go. Up. Ish. Ash. Ooh. Last one. Alrighty then. So, a quick little exercise. Also, we're going to use a little bit of Felix's exercise. People struggle with doing, with blocking low kicks with indeed the leg you just kicked with, or the leg which has the most weight on it. Yeah, because obviously it's harder to react when most of the body weight is on the back leg. Yeah. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to stand in like a squat position, and now every time I count, you just bring up your leg into a block, right, left. But you want to get used to the feeling of having heavy weight on your legs and trying to block. We only do 20, yeah? Stand in position. H, knee, sun, chi, go, rup, fish, ash, cool, shia, 10 more. Shia, H, knee, sun, chi, go, rup, fish, ash, go, Aisha. Yeah. And shake loose. Right, quick little drink. Next combo by Felix.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice and easy.
I hope everybody is enjoying themselves. We are.
Okay, so the next combination, similar theme. What happens when somebody low kicks you, right? And the person, they quite light on their feet and they move their foot really quickly, like these two younger gentlemen in front of me, right? So if you're there, you're fighting and somebody attacks your leg, right? The likelihood is these two guys will probably move back and move the leg out of the way and retaliate, okay? So, and that's exactly what you want them to do, okay? So what you're gonna do, you're gonna punch and then throw a low kick. Now just imagine that the person you're throwing the low kick to moves back with that leg and tries to retaliate on the same thigh. So, now it's there, so we're gonna change the punch, go a little bit Shtasky, so from there we're gonna go 1, 2. So the person will come now to kick you there. But as soon as you put your leg down, so you go 1, 2, then spread them. Okay, so then you spread them, and then we'll add the knee or the punch. That's entirely up to you. If the person is on the ground, obviously finish him off with the Gakuski and so forth, okay? So just nice and easy. So you're going to go Shtasky, kick, tap on the inside. So as they come back to kick you, your leg is already in front. They think they can retaliate on the thigh, and that's where you open them up, and then you finish them off. Okay?
So Felix, do you want us to follow up with a Stasky, or do you want us to follow up with a knee?
No, it's entirely because it all depends how the person falls. Obviously, if the person's head is there, don't go Stasky to their face. So if the head is here, then I suggest go with the knee. Taking out that, because if you go with the hand, you'll be disqualified. Okay? So nice and easy. So you go there, kick, tap. You can go down if they're finished, or if the head is here, just go Hizageri. Okay? All right, so either go Gakuski down to the floor or the Hizageri, it's entirely up to you. Okay, so it's nice and easy. Just step in, kick, open the person up, and then go down, or Hiza to the face. Yes? Okay. Once again, always be on your toes. The transfer of weight, you're going to be conscious of that. Always be on the ball of foot. You need to have strong calves. Mine are non-existent, but believe me, they're strong. Okay? All right? So nice and easy. Nice, go. Aish! Start to kick, there, and down, and back. Good. Knee. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sun. She. Go. Look. Fish. Touch. Good. Good. And Ante.
Osh.
Nice.
Once again, Starsky, kick again, Pisa, or Gedan Gyaku.
Osh.
Let's go. Aish. Knee. That's it. Good. Sun. She. Go. Look. Sheesh. X. Good. Good.
Shia.
And I'm okay, good. Okay. Exercise pretty similar to what Wes was doing, but a little bit of a change. It's the application video of Kibidashi. So we're going to do an exercise. This is probably more for self-defense, which I'll do another time. But the exercise is quite simple. So what I want you to do is to go to Kiba. So you come in, feet shoulder width apart, go to Kibidashi there. Okay, from there, go to Kibidashi there. Yes? And from here, come back to Kibidashi here. Okay? But when you come back to here, now you're going to do a 180-degree jump. All right? Not 360, just, and then come back to this position. Okay? So, nice and easy, just break in there, come up to there, spin out to there, and then come up to here. Okay, and then back to the center. So we're just going to do 5 on each side. Okay? Shoulder width apart, so break to your right. So we'll do by numbers. Each. Okay, so forward around, 180, Kibidachi. Hey! There. So come all the way back. Hey! There. And then for the when you jump, you're going to try and stay low. Just use your feet. And then jump into that position there. Hey! Good. And back to the center. Okay, nice and easy. Okay, Shihan Jeff, if you want to take a break, you can. Okay, same side again. Let's go. Ace, ace, same side. Ace, all the way back. Ace, and center. Good. Ace, right. Ace, ace, ace. And center. Number 3, ace, break, ace, keep up, ace, stay the same height, ace, and back, ace, break, ace, ace, ace. Okay, good. Now we go with the left leg. Left leg, let's go. Ace. Remember forward, ace. All the way back. Ace. Now the spin. Ace. Good. Back to the center. Knee to the side. Ace. 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 Jump. Good. Back to the center. Stand. Ace. Ace. Hey, jump. Good. She, break. Hey, jump. Last one. Hey,
Yeah.
now ready. Okay, so normally you'll do this exercise by just jumping around, do 180s and 360s. But obviously, at my age, 360 becomes 180. So have a drink, and then I'll pass on to Darren.
And that was what age? 45, right?
Yeah, 45, that's it.
Damn it, I'm nearly there.
Nearly there, Darren.
I'm nearly there.
Not just yet.
Yeah, not quite.
Not quite.
Quite indeed. So come on. Okay, so where we are with Shihan Felix is Strasky, outside, inside, either a knee or a follow-up with the Gyaku Gudan, depending on how the person obviously reacts. So on, I'm going to mix it up again. So I'm going to have two different combinations for 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9, and then another one for 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Okay. So on 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9, we're going to come in 1, 2, 3. We're going to use this as a little skip back as we cut the legs. Skip back and then cut really across the body. What we're looking for is that the person does this, spreads their legs, and cut right up into the ribs, whilst we take advantage of their weak stomach, hopefully. Okay, so we're going to be there. 1, 2, 3, skip back, adjust your distance, cut in, Chudan Warshi. 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9 is that. 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10, we're going to go somewhere different. So we're going to go there. 1, 2, rather than coming on the inside, what we're going to do is we're going to use the Uchi Haisoku. Was you going to do this? As soon as I was thinking about it, I was like, oh, I'm sure.
That's my next one.
I'm really sorry, guys. It's just the order that we're going in.
Good preparation again. Good preparation.
Yeah, as you can see, planned to the T.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Shtasky, low, inside, skip, Chudan Warshi. 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. We're going to steal Felix's and Wesley's. 1, outside, and then adjust on the Uchi Haisoku. Remember, as we've done probably many a times before, it starts off on the same plane as the inside, and then we switch in. Okay? Sorry, guys. Okay, let's go. Ready?
Oh, so my apologies.
All right. Sun. She. How. Right. Good. Change your legs. Remember, outside. 1, 2, little skip, adjust your distance to make sure we can cut across that body neatly. Second one, 1, 2, switch inside for the Uchi Haisoku. Okay? Let's go. Ready? Last one. Good, let's go and do some push-ups. Done all legs so far, no arms. So, what we're going to do is we're going to start off with a narrow, out, wide, narrow, out, okay? So narrow to the right, narrow to the left, narrow to the right, narrow to the left. Okay, we'll only do 10 in the interest of time, but we get the idea. You can do a lot more in your own time. Ready? H, Li, San, Shi, Go, Rock, H, H, Get, Get yourself a quick little drink where I've forced Wesley to rethink his combination.
Yeah, thank you.
Well-oiled machine.
I'm very fortunate with this one. Okay, so luckily I have another idea. For this one, we do exactly the same as Felix. There we go. No creativity whatsoever. We all steal ideas. Okay, no, so we do the same with Darren. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 is going to be a different combination to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So on 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, we're still going to start off with the hook and the fake low kick. Yeah. So as soon as we put down the fake low kick, we step back and sweep the back leg of the opponent. He or she probably comes forward, and at that time we're gonna split their legs. Yeah, so it's gonna be one,
actually my other idea,
followed up with a knee to the face.
That's my last one.
There we go. So we need a little bit of creativity from Felix as well, because we
looks like it.
So one more time, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Yes.
On the 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 is going to be 1, 2. When we bring this one back, is we're going to bring it back. So low kick. We know the opponent will come forward. Because he or she wants to come forward when they just stepped away for that low kick. Stepped away, come forward, get kicked in the face. Everybody clear in this?
Yes.
This was your idea as well, right?
Yeah. No, not a split. No.
This was my other option that I was going to do, to be fair.
That's pretty good.
But the sweep was my last one.
That's nice. That's pretty much thing you like. Right, there we go. Ready? And knees. Sun. Go. Go. Last two. Last. Yes. Good. Malate. One more time slowly. Stasky. Low. Skip across. Sweep. Zagiri. On the right this time. Yeah? Then you shoot Washi. Stasky. Low. Step back. Shiruma Washi. Left side. Okay. Ready?
Go.
Good. There we go. Kamaite. Aish. Nish. Sun. Sheesh. Yosh. Rukus. Shish. Ash. Goosh. Last one. Osh. Aisha. Aisha. Good. All right. And we do 20 Jan pumps. Us. So there, pump them out. Because Jan took my spot last Thursday. Big thank you. Big shout out to Shihan Janine. So I'm gonna honor her by doing the Jan pumps. Us.
Yes,
Right, ready? Us.
Yeah.
Bandage. Knee. Sun. Chi. Go. Ruk. Sish. Ash. Go. Aisha.
Yeah.
Knee. Sun. Chi. Go. Ruk. Sish. Ash. Go. Need you. All right, stand up without using them bad boys. Then we're going to grab a quick drink. Then over to Felix again. Us. All these people were texting me. So yeah, this KRT is better. Darren, it's better than with you. Please stay away.
Right. We're going to deviate slightly from knockdown and go to a little bit of self-defense technique. So this is probably used in MMA, but I haven't been in security business before. Unfortunately, I'm no longer. It's about taking people out, or so you make the judgment call, or whether you need to take them out, or you need to knock them out. Okay, so normally this is how the argument starts. You're in this position. Now the punch will come to the face. So what you want to do is, it's like you want to go underneath, punch, and pick them up. Okay. So as the person swings, if they're swinging with, say for example, they got the left. Let's say they come in with the right hand. Okay. Don't go to your right because the punch can follow you down. So you're going to go underneath the person of that punch, and then like you're going to pick them up. Okay. But obviously you're in a situation where you don't want to pick them up because they got friends. So what you're going to do, you're going to knock them out. So the same movement, as you go down to sprawl to pick them up, you're going to change position there, and then from there just turn and come over, hit your head to the face.
Nice.
Okay, so you're going to sprawl as if you're going to pick them up, and their reaction is going to be probably is to move back, but their head is wide open. Okay, so as they throw the punch in, you're going to go down to pick them up. There'll be a reaction because they think you're going to pick them up, but you don't. As you're from there, you spin around and come TGRT to the head.
Us.
Okay, so the combination will be from here. So we're going to go in a fighting position. Okay, never do that on the street because as soon as you go into a fighting, they think that you know something. Okay, but let's go into a fighting. So from there, we're going to use the front leg. We're going to go around to there and then come up and then back. That's all, okay? So just scroll, twist, and back into your fighting that position there, okay? And then we'll change, and then we'll do the back leg. So we're going to do 5 on the front, 5 on the back, then change legs, okay? So it's important that you stay low, don't come up. So on the first movement, with the front leg, as you go down from here, and then from there, come up. So there needs to be the 2 levels. Don't stay the same height. Go down and then spin up. Okay, so front leg first. Let's go. Down, spin, and back. Good. Knee, sprawl, there, and up. Sun, pitch, over. She, there, over. Go, there, over, and back. Good. Now we're going to use the right leg, so we're going to step forward and pick them up. So we're going to go there, and then come around and hit the other. Yes? Nice go. So stepping forward with the back leg. Hey! Step, and come over the top. Good. Knee, step, come over the top. Good. Sun, step, come over the top. She, step, over the top. Good. Go, step, come over the top. Good. Change legs, the right leg forward.
Oh, shot.
So now we slide with the front leg. 5. Okay, slide with the front, and then come over the top again. Yes? Slide forward with the right leg. Hey! Under, over the top. Knee, slide, over. Thumb, slide, over. Chi, slide, over. Good. Go, slide, over. Good. Now we're going to step forward with the left leg. Hey! There, over the top. Good. Knee, scroll over and back. Sun, scroll over. Chi, scroll over. And last one. Go, scroll, and back down. Nice and easy. Yes? Those of you who wear tight trousers, sometimes you won't be able to kick. Okay? So, Hijiate is the weapon. Right, exercise, nice and easy. Just going to go and push up. You're going to raise your right hand for the count of 10. Yes? Raise your left hand for the count of 10. And then you raise left and right leg for the count of 10. And then left and right hand for the count of 10.
Nice.
See? Can do that. So when you're in that position, and try and don't raise your palms high to lift the hand. Try and keep the body straight and just raise the hand. And the same thing when you raise the leg. Yes? Okay, body straight, up. Let's go. Left hand up, up. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, ach, ke, je, down. Right hand up. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, ach, ke, je, down. Left hand, right leg. Aish. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, ach, ke, je, down. Hand up. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, ach, ke, je, and relax. Nice and easy. Get some water, agua, and back.
Okay. Where do we go from there?
On the spot now, eh?
Yeah, technically he's knocked out. I don't really need to do anything, to be fair. It's over. No, but let's add something on. Right. So, as we're here, left leg, we've come in, we've scrolled, and we've come around with the right elbow. Okay. When we're doing the front leg, we're going to come in, over, and then like roll over with a kind of an Ishiro axe kick. Okay. So that's going to be when we have the front leg sprawl. When we come in the front leg sprawl, we come over with the elbow and then over the same direction with an axe kick effectively that spins around.
Yeah.
when we come through with the back sprawl and we come through this way, what we're going to look to do is one of these bad boys.
Well, why did I know you're going to do that? Because that's my last one.
Well, it's a good job because we're going to run out of time, Shihan. I'm going to pick it up for you, okay? So you don't have to do it. So it's very, very flamboyant, of course, but you know we're going to do it anyway. And I'm not sure if Wesley was planning on this, but we'll never know. So as we come in with the front, back elbow, Oroshi axe kick with the back leg. Try to roll this in as it comes through. When we come through with the back one, we've stepped through, we've hit. We're now going to bring this left leg and then rotate through with the right coming through. I'm not really sure what the name of it is. I can't remember, but it's like a Mawashigiri at the end. Something out of Tekken. You probably saw Wesley doing it on his game. Okay. So let's just do 5 and 5, and we'll only do it on our good legs, okay? Because the second one's quite difficult, and in the interest of time, to give Wesley a little bit of time also, okay? So let's go. Ready? Front leg again. Good. And obviously we're hoping we're not wearing tight pants at this stage.
Yes, indeed.
So either wear your stretchy jeans when you go out, ladies and gentlemen, or you can't do this. Yeah. Or it's just going to rip off. Okay. So the next one, as we shoot through from the back leg, the left takes the elbow, rotate through, the right takes the kick. So it is our better leg, but it is difficult to execute. Okay? Shihan Felix, please be careful with the neighbours downstairs. I don't want you going through the ceiling.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, okay. 5 are the best. Ready? Sun. Like something out, I never back down. Last one. Coach. Right, little exercise. Let's just do some reverse crunches. Come in, up, here. Just 20, okay?
Sure.
Ouch. Knee. Sun. She. Go. Ruk. Ush. Ouch. Good. You. Itch. Knee. Sun. She. Go. Ruk. Ush. Ouch. Good. You. And again, no hands, please. Over to my good friend Wesley, where he's going to have to think of something here.
I literally, your last kick, but then I was doing a jumping axe kick. That was my idea. So we were really close again. We were really close. All right. So
Who'd have thought we'd been friends for ages?
Yes, indeed.
Crazy, isn't it? It's we are so far apart from each other's minds. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So obviously we've done my favorite John Jones move already. This was his spinning elbow and stuff. It's subliminal. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna finish it off like Mike Tyson, yeah? Because when we shoot for the legs, the person might, as what Felix said, might jump back because they don't want their legs apart. They don't want to get picked up. So when they do this, they fully open up their chin. So when we go forward with the front leg, when we go forward, one, we really drive in a big uppercut to the chin. So we can really drive the uppercut in. Yeah?
Yeah.
As we do with the back leg, so we then come up, one, and again, now we pick them up, and as we pick them up, you twist your body and you drop them with your elbow. You drop them with your elbow into the floor. So what happens is they will be picked up, body will be twisted. As soon as you leave, you just drive it in like this. Yeah? Then they will be flat out on the ground and then walk away, because if there's cameras, you'll be in trouble. Yeah?
Yeah.
Don't do that. So front leg will be one Mike Tyson uppercut. Big uppercut. Yeah? Back leg, one, hey! You just drive in the elbow, and a little less flamboyant, very ferocious. Yeah?
Cool.
Good. Here we go. Only 10. 5, 5 on the left side, 5 front leg, 5 back leg, then 5, 5 on the right side. And then obviously the time will be finished. God damn it. Very quickly today. Ready?
All
right, there we go. Ready? Good. Drive in. Front leg again. Knee. Sun. She. Go. Good. Now, back leg, pick up, and drive it in. I wanted to go roll kick, but not everybody has mats, so we just go for a little bit less flamboyancy. Us. Pick up and drive it in. Good. That's it. Really sweep them. Knee. Good. Sun. She. Go. Yeah. Good. Malate. Right. When you try this, guys, you gotta be quick. When you see them fight MMA, they never shoot slow to the legs. They never go like this. You do it like that, you'll be in a very bad position. Shoot quick. Us. There we go. Ready? Knee. Sun. She. Last one.
Push.
Go. Oh, good. Shoot, pick up, and drive the elbow in. Yeah?
Go.
There we go. Knee. Sun. She. Last one. Go. Yeah. Good. This looks a little bit funny when you don't do this with a partner.
Yeah.
Just all right. So the last exercise we'll be doing is Russian twist. Yeah.
Yup.
Over there, left, right is 1, and we do only 20. Yeah.
Push.
Are we ready?
Push.
Yeah.
Good. And itch, knee, and chi, go, rook, sish, ash, go, shia,
Yeah.
knee, sun, chi, go, rook, sish, ash, aisha. Stand up. get a quick little drink, and then a quick little warm down by Mr. Stringer.
It's really funny. We started off that last combination going, yeah, these won't exist in knockdown. Well, I know two of them that have existed in knockdown. The one that Wesley did, and the one that Felix did first with the elbow. And someone actually did that on me in 2006 in Australia. Yeah. He came in, he went to do a roll kick, Imre, and he went bang and broke my nose. And actually, that's the reason why it's bent today.
Oh, I see. I always wondered how that happened.
Yeah, it was in that tournament. My nose was fine up until that point. It was ruined.
Imre Giarmati, right?
Yeah. I fought him in 2006 and 2010 in the semi-finals on both occasions. And in the first one, my nose was bleeding so much that they had to plug it up, and I had to fight with a plug in my nose for the rest of the fight. Otherwise, they were going to say I couldn't continue.
I fought him in the Europeans in 2009 or 2010, and every time you and I are in Hungary, you're always like, yes, my big friend.
Yeah. He's a great guy. He's a great guy, but he ruined my nose. I can never forgive him. No, I'm just kidding. Good times though. Okay, right. So we're gonna use simple stretch down here. So we're in kind of a really bad Kikotsudachi, straight front leg, and we're just stretching down to that front leg to start off with. Okay, so edge. Keep the foot flat on the ground for the moment.
This was a great kata session, by the way.
Yeah. Come up, take the same leg back, push the calf into the ground, nice and straight. Obviously, the more supple your ankles or your Achilles are, the longer you can go. But make sure you keep the foot straight. Don't have the foot at an angle like a Zenkutsudachi. Keep the foot straight so you feel the stretch right through the calf, all the way through to the back of the knee.
This session flew.
Oh, it was ridiculously quick. Take the leg forward again. This time, flex onto the heel to increase the stretch a little bit, and down. Yeah, it was mental quick, but really good. And it's nice to have some hot weather coming back as well.
Yes, definitely.
Means my body reacts a little bit better. You'll understand, Shihan Felix, when you get to 60 like me.
Yes.
It's just not quite the same.
No, definitely not. I was meant to have an assistant today.
From there, keep your hands on the ground and just shoot back into a really long kind of third position in the 4-in-1. I keep asking for an assistant every week, but Wesley won't let me have one.
I arranged for an assistant, and as she rang, she said, "Oh, I booked a hair appointment. I thought you said 3 o'clock." I said, No, that was European time.
And back up, full. Okay, so this time the same. The left leg in front, foot flat on the ground, and stretch down to the front. So while we're stretching, Shihan Felix has said he can stay around for a little bit. If you've got any questions, start thinking about them now so that we can have a little Q&A like we like to have with all of our special guests at the end of the session.
Yeah.
He says it's £2 per question, though.
It's 2.17.
Oh, 217. Sorry.
Yeah.
Come up, take it back. Straight line, stretch through that calf.
At least I didn't have to pay the 15 euros. So
yeah, that was an oversight on our behalf. We didn't even consider that. I'm going to start using 3 p.m.
yeah.
Euros now. I'm not doing. There's no confusion then.
That was funny. So you guys asking 15 euros for this? No? What do you mean? Yes, 15 euro. It's like, no, it's European time. Wow.
Yeah. But technically, you guys all saved 15 euros, so you've got 7 questions you can ask Shihan Felix at £2.17. Coming forward, same exercise, flex the toes on the heel now. And shoot back, nice long third position in the 4-in-1 exercise. Just trying to open that.
Darren, also,
Yeah.
do we want to already give a hint for the next guest?
Ooh, I think we can start to give out some hints, yeah. We've got a really good one lined up for May again for you all. We only try to bring you the best. Shihan Felix now, who we've been trying to get on for the last year, to be fair. He kept parking us off.
First time we asked him, he said, "Who are you guys? We don't know who you are."
Yeah, he said, "Come back when you got some followers."
No, actually, I said, come back when you're 2-inch taller.
I worked really hard on it, coach. I'm up there. And come up straight, both legs straight down this time. Keep the legs straight. Come up slowly. Just shake the legs loose. Rotate the hips. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. And 2 really big ones. Ich, ni. And the other way. 5 small ones. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. 2 really over-exaggerated big ones. Ich, knee. Okay, and we're there. The time has absolutely flown by. First of all, obviously, sincere thanks to Shihan Felix for spending the afternoon with us.
Welcome.
It is a huge pleasure and an honour for us, and I'm sure everybody else here appreciates it. I hope you enjoyed the session, got something out of it. And as you can see, for such a big man, even he is talking about being light and sharp on your feet. So there is no excuse for you bigger people. He's one of the biggest around, and he's one of the nimblest people you will probably see on the mat. So please do take notes from this, because if you want it, you can do it. Okay?
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah. So before we ask Shihan Felix if he got some words for us from out of Shihan, KRT is very honored for having you on our show. It was a big pleasure. we looked forward to it, and it really didn't let us down, because it was an amazing session. Thanks for your time, and it's always good to talk to you, and we can't wait to do this in real life and on the Dutch summer camp, for instance.
Exactly. Book your places now, guys.
Really great. And yeah, have you got some words for us?
Yes, thank you for inviting me. What you guys are doing in terms of keeping everybody sort of motivated and training throughout this pandemic has been nothing short of sensational. And as I said, on behalf of myself and all Kyokushin people, thank you so much for the work you're doing, and please continue. You know, you are the future, and you know, I have, you know, my instructor, Shihan Jeff Wybrow, is in the background there somewhere, and our aim is to pass on our knowledge and see people like yourself flourish and take it to a different level, and that's something that both of you continue to do. So, as I said, on behalf of the Kyokushin family, domo arigatou gozaimasu.
Thank you very much for your very kind words.
Yes,
you are.
It's amazing. Obviously, there is a little bit time left for asking questions. Please, if you have a question for Shihan Felix, there you go. Shihan Janine. She has the first question.
I don't think there's a reply for Shihan Janine. I think she asked that question purposely, because she knows I'm probably eating twice as much, and I'm probably 3 kebabs for breakfast and 5 for lunch. So do I still work on my speed? No.
And there's a there is a did you there as well. So do you know? Oh, yes. Did you?
Yes, I did. My first wife used to be a sprinter. She used to be a 400-meter runner. So we used to do loads of 100-meter, 200-meter, 400-meter drills. And one of my idols, as probably some of you know, is Muhammad Ali. And being nimble on my feet was very important in the way I wanted to fight. So, like, you know, being sharp, being able to move in and out, change direction, using tricks and so forth, that is part of what I believe in, because not all of us can be strong, not all of us can be powerful, but we can be tricky enough to bring those powerful guys into our domain and beat them. Yeah, speed work is so important.
It's a really interesting thing that you say that, because you are naturally very strong as well. So you didn't just settle on the fact that you were naturally a big, strong guy. You realised that there were some other attributes that could really help you, even though you are a really big guy. You know?
Yeah, I mean, as I said, timing is important, speed is important. Obviously, we couldn't cover a lot of stuff today, but timing is important, and speed, be able to change direction, move away from your opponent, close your opponent, spin around from your opponent. All those things are so important.
Very good.
Yeah.
So when you talk, because obviously Gary has another question as well, but because of you're talking about strategy. How did you plan your strategies in the training? Because obviously you're a big guy, but you also used a lot of strategies. Did you already work those strategies in your trainings before a tournament, and how did you do that?
Yeah, I mean, I was blessed to have training at one of the, I would say, the biggest club in Great Britain, Crystal Palace. We had so many people, and fortunate to work with so many people. So when you're fighting, it's not just about hitting the other person. It's about, you need to create. I always say to people, you need to create the space, create your opening. So if you're going to kick somebody on the head, don't just rely on your speed about getting your leg up to their head. You got to make sure that the hand on that side of the body is somewhat engaged in something else, so that the opening exists. So there are drills that you can do. For example, like on the Maigari that you can do when you kick a Maigari front leg and switch and Maigari front leg with the other leg. But the reason why you're doing that is to see what hand your opponent is blocking with. So if as you two have tremendous amount of flexibility, if you see that, for example, they're blocking with the front hand, right, all the time you throw the Maigeri, then you got the ability to switch out to Mawashi Geri Jordan. Now, if you see that they're blocking with the other hand, then you go to Uchi Mawashi, right? So keep them busy with all the combinations and throw the Maigeri, but always remember how they blocked it, right? And the likelihood is, because we are sort of like, criminals of habit, the tendency is they're not very, very few fighters will switch, right? They stick to their rhythm, they stick to their combination. You have to adapt to the situation you're fighting in. No matter what drills you worked with, when you come into a fight, as I told you the story earlier, plan A goes in, it doesn't work. You need to have a plan B. Plan B doesn't work. You need to have a plan C. It's not a case of, I see many fighters sometimes, and they're kicking to that, like punch, low kick, and the other person is making a miss, the other person is blocking it, but because that's the only plan they worked on, they're finding it difficult to change and go somewhere else. So it's not just about plan A. You've got to have quite a few plans in motion, because you just never know who you're going to meet on the mat. So you have to respond to the situation.
Yeah.
Then for Gary Lewis, who asked the question, Darren, you take this one?
Yeah, that's cool. Gary's asked, what was your most memorable fight?
Oh, gosh, my most memorable fight. I think every single fight is memorable. I'll probably say my most memorable now, but probably not at the time. But probably my most memorable is fighting one of my best friends, Michael Thompson, at the British, because we lived literally next to each other. We were in each other's house. The day before the tournament, we both went to the same. We went to pizza. We ate. And we just kept talking all the time that I'm gonna knock you out. And he's like, now we're eating pizzas and promising to knock each other out. So so I said probably 1983, I think it was, or 84. So yeah, looking back in terms of what we became as friends, and so it probably stands out. But every single fight is memorable. Fighting great guys like Sammy Shields, tremendous fighting, Johnny Klein fighting our own here, Trevor Marriott over here. All the fights that you encounter are memorable. Fighting a lot of the Russians fighters, because every single time you fight, you always learn, whether you win or not. And I always say to people that you're only a champion for a fraction of a second, because if that tournament was to take place again, the likelihood is that the draw will be different. And you can easily get injured before you make it to the next round. So it's not just sheer ability, there's tremendous amount of luck, because sometimes you try something and they work, and sometimes you try them and they don't. We didn't have time today, but as both of you know, I love sweeping. Yeah. So I do loads of tricks with the kicks, for example, where I try to put you in a situation where I'm setting you up for a sweep. So, every fight I would say is memorable. It's great.
Nice. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You and Mick Thompson, that's got to be a terrific fight.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that. Is it anywhere on YouTube or anywhere like that? Who won, out of interest?
It's a funny story. I think I knocked him out, but as he was going down, I tried to kick his head, and I caught him on the elbow as he was going down. I kneed him with his ageri. As he was going down, I went to kick, and then I broke my instep. So they said, well, Mick got up, they said, within 5 seconds, but I dispute that. he said he got up. He said he got up within 5
Felix time and everything goes a little bit.
I dispute he got up in 5 seconds. So it was a case of, because I couldn't continue, then they gave it to Mick. Even though I was out, but because I could not continue. Then they gave the fight to Mick, you know. But
I love how this was probably a 5 seconds of Felix.
Just like when that trip on Barcelona. We're 20 minutes away. 20 minutes away.
20 minutes.
Let's not talk about that trip. Thank you. We'll talk about it at the camp. So, yeah.
Okay. Next question by Jan.
Yeah, Jan asked the question. I don't believe you ever did a 30, 50, or 40 or 50 man fight. Did you ever consider doing one?
I did consider quite a few times, and blamed Hanshi. The year Trevor Murray did it, I wanted to do it that year. The year Michael Thompson did it, I wanted to do it that year. But Hanshi said that only one person could do the 50 fights. He didn't want many people, and he was greatly concerned. Probably some of you won't remember, but when Michael did it, Michael was in a bad state afterwards, and so was Trevor Marriott afterwards.
Yeah.
So the year after, I begged Hanshi that I wanted to do 50, and he said after what happened to those two, he didn't want people to do it again.
Not as bad as Stuart Wright was.
And I think Shihan Janine remembers one of the great accidents, one of the memorable accidents at the 50 fight when Michael did it, and I think fractured Stewart's skull, I think. Yeah, and
I've heard about that. Ishiro Mawashi, weren't it?
No, I think it was just Mawashi Gary, I think. And I think I was one of his last fights. I was coaching him, and then I had to beat him up afterwards. And there's quite a funny story to it, because, you know, when you do a 50 fight, it's not about winning all your fights. It's about surviving the 50 fights. So I thought I would help him by not kicking him. So I'll just tap him on the hands, like, on the arms. And afterwards, all he kept complaining, going, my arms are the ones hurting me. You should have kicked me. No, my arms. Every time he touched me, I was crying. I was going, I was trying to help you.
Yeah. I'm bad.
So he was in the showers, you know, he couldn't move. He goes, I said to him, but, you know, he goes, no, my legs are okay. It's my arms. And I thought, well, no, I was trying to help you by punching your arm because I wanted you to stand, you know. We had a couple sort of accidents of concern, and the way people finished after some of those fights, and Hanshi was concerned, so he didn't allow me to do it.
That's never too late.
Yes, that's very true. I was hoping to do 100 kicker fights.
Actually, that brings me to my next question, because you are a really good clicker fighter, and you're probably best because you control the space in the area and the timing. You want to talk us through any tricks and traits that you
once again, it's yeah. I mean, as I said before, sometimes people learn a combination and they throw the combination without actually seeing that there is an opportunity there for that combination to work. Because they worked on it, they're throwing it irrespective. But you need to look at your opponent. So, like I said, you know, we all have certain habits, and it's down to you as an individual to try and capitalize on those. And all of us make mistakes. And the question is, how do you, you know, catch that person making that mistake? And like the combination we did today, you know, those people who like to switch their legs fast and come back, that one with the inside, guarantee that you'll catch them with it. You know, just go throw it, leave it forward, and then tap the inside low kick, because they're so reactive to it all the time. They go back and they come forward. They go back and then they come forward. But you can't just be doing it all the time. You have to look at your opponent and, you know, do it every so often in the fight. Look at their reaction and then, you know, come with something else. So, yeah, timing, as I said, feet movement and timing, for me, are far more important than other things. I think you can manage a fight much better if you've got the right timing than actually being super fit.
Is it that because the way you looked at fighting as well, by using more strategy than only power?
Yeah, because I
been injured a lot.
I mean, I'm heavier now. I now weigh 111 kilos now. But when I fought, my heaviest weight, when I retired, I was 98 kilos when I retired, right? But in my early years, I always was under the 90 kilos. It was like 88 to 90, 88 to 90. And the reason being is because of the circuit trainings. Shihan and Jeff Wybrow would testify to it. It was hard circuits. Now, before the session, we would run around the Crystal Palace Stadium, up and down the stairs, and come in and do the session. So, and the circuits at Tokai Dojo, they were memorable circuit trainings. So, being light, and if you saw Mike Ward, even, I don't know if some of you remember Dave Greaves. Dave was a bodybuilder, a huge guy. But when he trained to go and fight in Japan, he started doing the speed drills and so forth. And when he used to come to the dojo, because he was so big, I loved fighting him. But when he started doing the shuffle, I went, Shihan, Jeff, can we change partners, please? Because when you got a big guy start moving, you're in trouble. Timing, don't beat it.
Yeah, very nice. Shihan Sano asks a question. A lot of the top fighters you fought in your time went professional or semi-professional with K1, fighting in the ring, etc. Michael, Andy, Semi. Did this ever appeal to you?
Well, I had the same offer to move to Japan at the same time as Michael. I mean, Andy was a close friend. There was the opportunity there. If I wanted to go and sort of fight in, I fought in the Shidokan tournament, where the rules are. So, first 3 rounds are knockdown rules with the sweep and throws, and then the last 2 rounds you put gloves on and so forth. There were opportunities to do that, but you had to move to Japan because it wasn't that great in Europe at the time. The K1s, it was huge, probably in Holland and Japan. So, which meant that, you had to move over there and train over there. Yeah, the opportunity did present itself, but I just got married. I had a young daughter, daddy's girl. And when it came to make a choice, the girl always wins. So, yeah. But, yeah, no regrets. But, the opportunity was there.
Yeah. So, you choose for it yourself. So, obviously, there's no regrets then. That's really good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Next question from Pascal is, are you looking forward to coming to the summer camp in Netherlands, and what can we expect?
Wow.
It's a real bummer if he says no, he's not looking forward to it, won't it?
No. I mean, let's say, you accept an invitation because you want to go down there, and yeah, I come to Holland quite a bit. For the company I work for, we have an office just outside Amsterdam, but I think it's just usually a flying visit. Sometimes I fly in the morning and I fly back in the same day. So I'm quite frequent. Yeah, I'm looking forward to coming over. It's going to be a mixture of everything, fighting and timing. I know I'm not known for kata, but I love kata. I really, really like. I do like kata, and just some Kion exercises, and yeah, just a variety of probably similar things that we all do, but just coming it from a different angle, from a different perspective. So yeah, looking forward to coming over, definitely, and Dutch cheese as well. So
we'll bring you some.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Cool. So that's probably taking enough of your time, Shihan. It was a big pleasure. We really looked forward to this, and it was amazing. Hopefully, we were worth your time again. And thanks.
Yes, indeed.
Who was in here for being there with us. It was amazing, and hope to see you guys soon.
You're welcome. Take care, guys.
Yes. Hopefully, we see everybody in person.
Yes, indeed. So much look forward to that.
Yeah, likewise. You can all unmute yourselves and say your thanks to Shihan Felix, etc. Have a great weekend, guys. It's been amazing again. And for those that are interested for the BKK Cat course tomorrow, I sent you all the links already. See you all there.
And don't forget, Kyokushin World Shop. Thank you.
Well done, Us.
Thank you.
It was a great session. Thanks very much. See you
You're welcome.
Cheers, Gary.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Uf.
Yes.
Cheers, Maria.
That was great. Thank you very much. This is Shihan. Thank you.
Thank you.
See you guys.
See you later, man. Enjoy your rest of your days.
Yeah, same to you.
Yes.
You made it, Frederick.
Yeah, I made it, and you made my day much better. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Amazing.
Cheers, Nadia. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, Pascal. Great that you were there. See you next time.
Yep.
Volgende keer weer.
Tot snel, man.
Oes.
Thanks, Shihan. Thanks, Felix.
Thank you. Thank you, Jeff.
Good session. I enjoyed it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Bringing back some memories, talking about your fighters and stuff and your coaching drills, was it?
Yeah.
Amazing. This session flew by, man. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was amazing. Really.
It's
It's the sun outside.